My name is Megan Davis. I'm a 12th grader.
My name is Clara Belcher, and I'm in 11th grade.
My name is Ben Clausen, and I'm a junior.
I'm John Luderman, and I'm a junior.
My name is Mariana Rosas, and I'm a senior.
My name is Brendan Doro, and I'm a senior this year.
My name is Shanae Uzo, and I'm a senior.
My name is Emily Johnson, and I'm a senior.
Hi, I'm Isabella, and I'm a senior this year.
The dual credit classes I've taken are English, and it was this year, and I haven't taken any in the past.
Last year I took dual credit U.S. history, but this year I'm taking dual credit English.
I'm actually not taking any dual credit courses this year, but last year I took dual credit U.S. history.
This year I have taken English dual credit, and this is my first year that I've taken dual credit.
I'm currently in 3 as of this year. I haven't taken any previously, and the 3 are dual credit U.S. history, dual credit English 3, and dual credit business information management.
Right now, I'm taking dual credit English 3. That's it so far.
This year I'm taking English, and last year I took U.S. history.
So this is my first year taking dual credit courses, and so this year I'm taking dual credit U.S. history and dual credit English 1301 and 1302.
Before this year, I haven't taken any other dual credit classes, but this year I took dual credit economics and dual credit government in the first semester, along with dual credit English, and then I'm taking dual credit English again this semester.
I decided to take dual credit courses this year for English and history because I feel like they're a good balance between kind of CAP courses and AP courses. I took CAP courses for English and history last year, my sophomore year, and I didn't really want to jump into AP courses quite yet, so I took dual credit as a good in between.
I decided to take dual credit because, well, one, it gets some of it out of the way for college, and 2, I wanted to bring up my GPA a little bit more.
Dual credit felt a lot more flexible to me. It seemed like a good in-between between the AP classes and academic class, and it just seemed like it was structured a lot differently and obviously more like a college class, which suits me a lot better, where I was encouraged to write essays instead of taking this amount of tests or quizzes, and it also just gave me a lot more free time in my day while still challenging me in a healthy way.
I decided to take dual credit courses because I believe that they were in my best interest. They transfer as applicable college credit. They're not nearly as difficult as an AP class, but they're better than your standard academic classes 4.0 scale.
And it's just been kind of an intimate setting where you can get one-on-one teaching and they can take the time to make sure you understand each thing.
What helped me be successful in my dual credit class last year would be the writing classes that I took in years prior, because it was a lot more essay writing rather than multiple choice tests, which I enjoyed more because I was able to better express my opinions and how I wanted to answer questions.
I think that what has helped me be successful is collaborating and talking with the other people that are in my classes and in a similar class to me and my teacher, because it's really easy to discuss any assignments or coursework we have, so that this made me really successful in that class.
So for English, something that helped me be successful is making sure to participate during class and paying attention, because we basically get no homework during English. Like, it's the end of January now, and I still have yet to do a single homework assignment at home. So paying attention during discussions and everything that we do during class will help you become successful in English. And then for history, it's taking notes. We have 2 online textbooks that we look into. And just looking into those after every chapter that we go over during class will help you a lot with your tests.
Dual credit workload is a lot less than the AP classes I'm in. Oftentimes they give you a lot longer deadlines and a lot less work. And in my U.S. history class last year, we'd have 2 days off. And in my English class, we get 1 day off a week. So that means that you definitely have a lot of time to work on things. And it's never been overwhelming for me.
For someone who is in marching band and debate and AP classes, my schedule is pretty full a lot of the times. And to not have AP Lang homework and to have more time for other classes is for sure a big help, and one of the reasons why I like dual credit English.
The workload, it depends on the class. This year I'm taking English, and there's no homework that they give us, but last year I took U.S. history, and you do have to do some readings and take notes, but it's not as much compared to taking AP classes, and the work isn't really that hard.
A majority of my dual credit classes I've experienced is a lot of the workload is contained within the classes, and you hardly ever do anything that would, require at-home effort or any kind of extracurricular, time.
And also, we have no homework, and we also have study halls on Fridays, so that also helps me maintain the workload in my other classes as well.
And then history, it is a little bit more work. Like we do have notes packets that we do have to do every single week. But even then you have the full week to work on them. They're always due like on Friday, or we'll get them on Fridays and they'll be due Mondays. So you'll always have a good amount of time to do your work. So if you're worried about too much homework, it's not too much homework.
I do sports outside of or for the school and outside of school, and I don't have any conflict with doing dual credit English and my sports. So I'd say as long as you get everything done in class, you don't really have anything to worry about for that class outside of school.
If you're looking to take a dual credit course, I would definitely advise you to look into whether or not you enjoy writing or just in general are looking for a college in Texas, because I believe it does only count, the dual credit only counts in Texas.
I believe it's one that also enriches your experience as a student. It improved my writing composition, and it allowed me to transfer other skills into classes that have helped me, like with composition, writing, analysis, and other things like that as well.
If you've taken AP in the past, like an AP history or even AP English, dual credit is the choice for you, especially if you're trying to stay within state for college. And just manage your time and pay attention, and you'll do actually really well in dual credit.
So I would say that it's kind of just choosing between how much work you want to take on. So versus how many APs you have, how many academic classes, this is a good in between. And if you want time, but you don't want to just take on a study hall, this is a really good way to keep your workload less while still having that 4.5 to your GPA.
I would say that if you feel like an academic class is not challenging enough, or an AP is maybe might be too stressful or too challenging, this would be a very good class that also gives you that college credit and also helps boost your GPA. And if you have any struggles or concerns, it's really easy to talk to the professors or talk to other classmates about work. So
If you're planning on taking dual credit English 1301, 1302, definitely be ready to kind of be open with your classmates and just in class in general, because we have discussions at least like 2 to 3 times a week as a class. Or sometimes we'll do small groups, so just be ready to share your thoughts. If it's about passages, we'll do like tone, characterization, symbols, just kind of getting into depth about exactly what the meaning of a passages that we're reading are. So be ready to kind of share, even if you're like an introvert, like you'll be comfortable because everyone in the class will share at the end of the class period.
It's a little like mysterious at first because you're going through HCC and no one knows a lot about it at first. But once you're in it, it feels great. I'm really glad I made the choice to go to dual credit. I don't have as much homework as I used to. Overall, I enjoy high school a lot more.